Hello, my loves. Welcome to your collective reading. So for those of you who do not know what collective means, it just simply means that it is a reading for a certain group of people. It doesn't matter, your sign unless it comes up in the reading. It's meant for a certain group of people. So guys, generally you'll know within the first few minutes if this is for you. If this is not your reading, you can go to the description box below. I do have a playlist with all of my timeless collective readings. So that means that whenever you're called to watch the reading, that's when you're guided to watch it. Okay, so you can go to that playlist and check out the titles and see if there's another collective reading that may resonate with you. Okay, so let's get started here. Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, what clarity and guidance can we bring to my collective today, please, Spirit? What love messages do we have for the collective today, please, Holy Spirit? So guys, if you're currently subscribed, welcome back. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner underneath this reading. I do choose multiple winners every month for free readings. I give away tarot cards, oracle cards, jewelry, Palo Santo, sage, you name it, it's happening on the 1st, okay? So go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when my readings post. I don't know what deck I want to use today. And you'll know when that notification comes out when the winners are announced. What deck should we use today, guys? Let's do the Radiant Wise. Speaking of decks, I do have over 100 tarot decks and oracle decks. You can go to the description box below if you're interested in checking out my collection on my website. I do have links to purchase. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, that link is below. And if you would like to find out how to attract and recognize your soulmate, I made a video on that. That is also in the description box below. So let's get started, guys. Holy Spirit, angel spirits and guides, what clarity and guidance can we get for the collective today, please, Spirit? So guys, I don't know when you're watching this, but right now we are in February of 2020. We are entering Mercury retrograde. So this reading may or may not resonate around that. But regardless, we all know Mercury retrograde, one ends and another one pops up before we even get a chance to get over the last one. Yeah, we have 9 of Swords that just popped out. Some of you may be having trouble sleeping right now, having some anxiety. Okay, so let's see what the overall energy here is under the deck. We have the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is a representation of emotionally disconnecting. Now, this could be a representation of a couple things, guys. So the actual meaning is staying in a relationship and being a shell. Like you're there, but emotionally you've just taken off, you know. For others of you, it could just be that you're not so much in your emotions right now, okay? You're trying to think about things maybe in a more logical sense, or, you know, like you're not making decisions based on emotions as of right now, okay? So let's go ahead. Ooh, okay, so we have taking steps. Interesting, because this is all about movement. As you can see, that person's walking, and then we just had taking steps that flipped over. So maybe we're on a journey, we're moving towards something. So let's go ahead and see what we have here for the oracle. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? Caring connections, okay. So there is love in this connection, but we have anxiety. Yeah, so you're in a connection here, I'm feeling, where maybe there was a lot of love and things are going wrong. Certain situations need to be healed with Healer of the Ages under the deck. And you're having some anxiety because sometimes we run into situations where, like, I'm kind of getting this feeling of I'm not happy with them and I'm not happy without them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something that's going on in this connection that you're not happy about. You don't necessarily quite want to leave because you love this person, yet at the same time, I'm feeling that some of you are having anxiety because you don't know if this cycle is going to end or maybe how to fix the situation, okay? So we have here, be loyal to what you love. So we've got dog spirit. So there's a lot of love here and there's a lot of loyalty here, okay? But under the deck, we have armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. So someone here may be overstepping their boundaries and you love them, you're loyal to this person, you don't want to leave this person, but at the same time you're fighting against, you know, setting boundaries, telling them, listen, this is a line you can't cross with me, and, you know, not losing your relationship or not knowing if this person will accept your boundaries, okay? So let's see what we have going on here. So we have discovery and we have teacher. All right. So one person here is realizing something while the other person here has to learn something. So one person may be discovering that there's a boundary here that you don't want crossed, okay? As we get older or as we awaken spiritually or as we move forward in life, wisdom tells us that I don't want a relationship where this boundary gets crossed. I've been down that road before and it leads to nowhere good. So someone here is realizing now that they want to put up this boundary and this other person is going to have to learn this lesson that this is a boundary that should not be crossed, okay? So we have here playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And we have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so one person here knows that this is their person, okay? One person here knows that this is their person, and I'm feeling that what this person has found out, it's going to be difficult because maybe we're dealing with somebody here that doesn't like serious matters. Like maybe your person, you know, and that's very common in relationships where, you know, certain men, certain women just don't like conflict, or they just don't want to argue, or they don't want to hear anything. And, you know, they just like the relationship to be fun and airy, right? So you may not want to cause a problem here. You may not want to argue with this person. You may want to keep things very playful, light, and airy, but you're realizing something here, and maybe this is where the anxiety is coming in, because you may really need to communicate with this person that something is wrong and you're having anxiety about bringing it to the table, because the relationship overall is very good, but you still need to speak your piece. So we have here past life relationship and forgiving and learning. You have known each other before. So this is a very strong soul connection with a caring connection there. That's a soulmate connection. This could be a past life soulmate, okay? With forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay? So I feel here that someone here needs to maybe release something from the past. They have to learn a lesson here. And I feel like maybe this is a karmic lesson with past life relationships. Maybe there was a karmic issue here. The debt was paid, but someone here needs to be told, listen, this happened once, it can't happen again. So we do have forgiveness here and learning. So someone here maybe needs to learn how to be more forgiving, or that they can't just do things and always expect to be forgiven, because that's not fair either, because that's using love as a weapon. That's how I feel, okay? If someone here feels that because you love them, they could just do whatever they want and be forgiven, that's not fair, okay? That's not fair. So things may be going well right now in the connection, but someone here may be having anxiety because they want to explain to this person, listen, I can't keep, you know, you hurt me, but I'm forgiving you because I love you and I'm loyal to you. But the fact, you know, the bottom line here is this, guys. When someone says they're sorry and there's no change after that apology, that's manipulation. Do you understand? And I feel like that's what you guys are starting to discover here, okay? That even though this is your person, this person plays too much. You play too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not fair to me. Like, you can't just keep hurting me or doing things, whatever this person is doing. Everybody has different boundaries, okay? So someone here is doing something, and so the other person is being forced to forgive, but someone here needs to realize that all of these past times that this person has forgiven, that can't continue, okay? You can't keep just thinking that someone's going to come in and forget the past and forgive, you know, because it's just not something you do to someone that you love, right? So here we have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the Seven of Pentacles. So this person is looking back at their past actions. They are understanding that they have to learn from these mistakes, okay? You don't get to just make a mistake, come back and ask for forgiveness, and then continue making the same mistake, okay? Now, the King of Pentacles is a very good energy because it's a stable energy. This could be a husband or a wife. It's someone who generally is responsible and committed. Okay, but I feel here that the other person here, this person that is starting to realize that they have to put up boundaries, with the Hermit card, Virgo energy, and the Nine of Wands, someone here may be a little withdrawn, not quite joking as much because they're tired. The Nine of Wands represents a wounded warrior. Look at that bandage on the person's head. These are all the times this person has forgiven, and someone here is just, you know, pulling back to really reflect and think, how do I handle this? I love this person. I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to leave this person. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? This person needs to understand, you understand, that they are my person. They are the one. You know, the King of Pentacles is a married person. So this is my person. But, you know, look at all of these times that they've hurt me. This person has to go back and understand that this behavior is not okay. It's not okay. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancerian energy, and we have the Seven of Cups. We've got the Devil here, Capricorn energy, and we have the Magician, okay? Virgo, Gemini energy. So guys, I'm feeling that with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups, what I'm actually getting here is that this person spiritually may be very confused. Okay, spiritually, when they go in to do some soul searching, or when they have to use their intuition or make a good decision or a good judgment call, they're very confused. Okay, I don't want to say mental illness per se, but this person may be possibly bipolar, you know what I'm saying? Or they maybe ADD, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting when it comes down to make the correct decisions. This person does not look within and ask themselves, is this good for me? Is this good for the people around me? They don't ask. They just do stuff impulsively, not from a malicious place, but they just do things that maybe hurt people. And now your person here is starting to understand. They're starting to learn. They're starting to see here that this is not acceptable behavior. This person may have lost a lot of people in the past because of this. They may have hurt family members and friends because of this type of behavior. And this person is starting to understand. And with that Seven of Pentacles, it tells me strongly that they're starting to actually notice their mistakes, which is the first step to fixing a problem. Okay, now with the Magician and the Devil, I feel here that what this is telling me is that because this person is pushing you to your spiritual limits. Okay, so whether you believe in God, whether you're a spiritual person or not, the bottom line is, guys, is that everything comes down to good and evil, being a good person or being a bad person. And I feel like one person here, well, both people have a good heart. I don't feel anything evil on both of them, even though the Devil is here. But what I'm feeling here is one person is loving and loyal and they're just constantly forgiving. But what happens is sometimes, you know, we are not God. I'm Christian and my Bible says to forgive and forgive and forgive 7 times over. And, you know, I know we're called to do that, where we want to be good people. We want to forgive. But I've also seen a saying, I don't know, on Facebook or Instagram or something, you know, sometimes people will make you forgive and forgive and forgive until you start to hate them. And that's what I feel is happening here. I don't feel hate yet, but I feel like this person who has forgiven a lot is starting to realize that they are changing on the inside. They are changing on the inside. That being treated this way, being expected to forgive over and over and over again after being hurt, is bringing out negative energy. Okay, some of you may be feeling like you're starting to lose your joy, you're starting to lose your light, your energy is running low, you may be falling into a mild depression because you're starting to feel like you're being mistreated, or that this person is playing games with you. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't feel that this person comes from a malicious place. I just feel that they do not think before they act. Genuinely, they do not, when they do something, they don't ask themselves, you know, how will my person feel? And not just with you as their love partner. And guys, this could be in a family setting. This could be in a friendship setting. Someone here just does not think about the consequences of their actions, literally, okay? And, you know, it's really taking a toll on the other person. You're starting to sit here and realize, you know, I know you're my person. I know I love you. I'm still loyal to you. I still want to be with you, but there's a sense of anxiety behind the scenes, you know, maybe in front of them, you know, you're just, you know, you're kind of not showing them how you're feeling because you love this person, but on the inside, you're having this sense of anxiety because this person, you're feeling yourself starting to change on the inside because they're bringing out the worst in you. You know, we always want to feel like we're good people. We want to feel like we're giving. We want to feel like we're kind. We want to feel like we have the ability to forgive. But then people push our boundaries to this point where we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And that's okay. And that's okay. As I said, I'm Christian, so you don't have to be Christian. You don't have to believe in anything. I'm just going to bring this story to the table to help you guys understand. There's a point in the Bible where Jesus Christ himself, now whether you're Christian, whether you believe in Jesus or not, you know that Jesus was brought here for love. Like, Jesus is love, correct? There's a point where Jesus fed like 5,000 people off of 2 little fish and 7 loaves of bread or something like that, right? And then the next day he goes to the other side of the river. The disciples follow him, and all these 5,000 people follow him. And Jesus turns to all these people and he says, you know what? You're not here because you love me. You're here because you're hungry and you want to be fed. And all these people felt guilty. They put their heads down and all 5,000 people left. And then he turned to his disciples and he says, do you guys want to leave too? So if Jesus Christ himself, who is love, can put up the boundary and not be used, it's only normal and natural that you will feel negative energy when you're being used too much. Now, again, I don't feel that this person comes from a bad place or that they're a bad person. This person may just be perhaps spoiled or, you know, confused spiritually, or when it comes down to making the right decisions and listening to their intuition. You know, we all have that little voice in our head that says we shouldn't do something or we should do something. And this person with the 7 of Cups is just walking around basically with their head up their butt. Like, you know, like they're not paying attention to how their actions affect other people. And this type of neglect, the consequence to that action is someone here is losing their light. They're losing their joy, okay? They're losing their joy. So let's see here. We've got the Strength card and the 6 of Wands. So this person always comes out victorious because at the end of the day, they do whatever they want and they're forgiven. So they come out always victorious, and you're over here having to hold your tongue to the point that your tongue is bleeding. You're over here, you know, you allow this angel in to tame your emotions. So when you want to yell, scream, cry, screw you, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go do what you're doing to me, you allow this angel to come in and tame your emotions. But what's happening is, from having to hold back so much, from having to tame yourself so much, negative energy is coming in because your needs, your wants, you know, how you need to be loved is being neglected. Okay, so let's see here what we have for the challenge. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So we have a lot of earth here, guys, which in a way it's good because this person is grounded. They're stable. They love you. They're loyal to you. like I said, I don't feel like it's coming from a malicious place, but what's crossing the situation is the Chariot, okay? Now, the Chariot is a very fast-moving energy, and it's generally a representation of making a decision and making it in a victorious way. So the problem here is that, see, this is two very contradicting cards. The Knight of Pentacles is slow as shit, and the Cancerian energy there, the Chariot, is a very fast-moving energy. And I feel that this person makes quick decisions for quick gratification instead of slowing down to think. They always come out on top because they always jump for what makes them happy first. So they're always winning. But what are you really winning when it causes your person to have to hold back how they feel, or hold back? Like, you're not communicating to this person how much they hurt you, I feel. Like, you know, you may cry a little bit, whatever. They may come in and apologize, and you forgive them right away without really talking the matter through. Okay, and I feel the person that's getting hurt is starting to really realize here and discover that this person needs to learn how to treat you, because you just can't do this anymore. Okay, you just can't do this anymore. So we have the Three of Cups and the Sun, Leo energy. So I am seeing that this is going to end with possibly maybe you taking this person out on a date, with you possibly maybe having a few drinks with this person, sitting down. But with the Sun card, I feel strongly that you are going to speak your truth. Whoever here is in pain is going to release that, okay? They're going to release what they need to communicate. They're going to speak their truth for their own healing and growth and recovery, okay? For their own healing, growth, and recovery. I'm getting a sense of, you know, because the Sun is bringing truth to light. It's shedding light on things that need to be spoken. And the Three of Cups can be a representation of maybe, listen, you drink too much and you do things when you drink that really hurt me. Or, you know, you're partying too much, or maybe other women, other men. But there's a third party situation here that is coming in between you and this person. It is a behavioral pattern, and you need to move forward and speak your truth and speak how you feel, so that there could be healing in this connection. So I'm going to go ahead and take this into an extended, and what we're going to do is we're going to get some advice, some clarity, if this person is going to change, if they're going to start to acknowledge your feelings, if, you know, this can move forward, because there's a lot of love and loyalty here, but one person should not be made to suffer this much. This person needs to understand the consequences of their actions. So let's see what the outcome here is going to be, if this person is going to learn and understand that they cannot just impulsively do things for their own best interest without thinking about how it affects everyone around them, okay? All right, guys. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell to enter a chance to win. The link for the extended will be in the description box below, and it will also be posted in the comment section. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.